The field of 11 moving back into line now. Flag is up. They're off. People's Choice breaks quickly. Far outside, there's Northern Thinking now moving up very quickly. Moving into contention is Fernosa. On the outside, Alan Prell is next. Lord Zeta. And at that fence, Corner House lost the rider, and they head to the turn. Down on the inside, it's Lord Zeta now to the front. Far outside comes Fernosa next, moving up quickly towards the inside, Hall of Angels. As they reach the backstretch, on the inside, it is Lord Zeta moving up. There goes Northern Thinking now. Northern Thinking to the front, moves to the fence. Northern Thinking with the lead. Lord Zeta next in second. Down towards the inside, Sharare is next in third. They've all completed that fence, 2 of the 12. Next fence coming up is the third. And it is Northern Thinking with the advantage. Lord Zeta next, Fernosa's third. After that on the inside, Hall of Angels. Right there in the fourth spot, Sharare in good position now. Alan Prell is next, followed on the inside by Yoke. After that, a length and a half back to the gray Sunworld. 2 more lengths back is Wesley Chapel, and far back and being eased now is People's Choice as they continue their run around the turn and approach the next fence of 12. Leading the way, Northern Thinking under Sean Clancy has the advantage as they come now to the 5th fence. In second, Lord Zeta. Far outside, it's Fernosa next, Hall of Angels in good position, followed by Yoke. Alan Prell is next. After that comes Sharare. Then a gap of 2 lengths back to the gray Wesley Chapel, and on the inside, Sunworld. Continuing past the stands once again. Coming up now to the 6th of 12, up over that fence. And it's Fernosa battling for the lead now. Fernosa short lead on the inside. Farther out is Lord Zeta. Hall of Angels is next. Sharare's from between horses as they reach the next jump. And approaching that jump, up over that one well. Continuing towards the backstretch now. Northern Thinking, short lead, coming back again, Lord Zeta on the outside. And a length and a half for Fernosa. And Sharare's next. After that, Hall of Angels. And then comes Alan Prell. Down on the inside, Yoke. Farther out, Sunworld. 3 back to Wesley Chapel. Down the backstretch for the final time. 3 fences from home. And the battle on the front end, Lord Zeta. Right there is Sharare. Northern Thinking, those 3 together over that jump, half mile from home now. And they're starting to bunch and starting to move in on the leaders. Sharare, Northern Thinking, Lord Zeta, all dueling heads apart, swinging to the outside now and gaining ground. Here's Sunworld putting in a strong run. Alan Prell starts to pick up horses. And dropping back there with Sharare. They're coming around the turn for the last time. 12th fence coming up in the Camden Plate. And on the outside, it's Lord Zeta. Battling back towards the inside, it's Northern Thinking. Farther out, Alan Prell looks for room. And Sunworld, last fence, they've completed that one. And Alan Prell is gaining quickly on the inside. Alan Prell overtaking Sharare down to the line, and Alan Prell will win it by perhaps about a head, holding second Sharare, Lord Zeta third. Inside, Northern Thinking, farther out, Alan Prell looks for room. And Sunworld, last fence, they've completed that one. And Alan Prell is gaining quickly on the inside. Alan Prell overtaking Sharare down to the line, and Alan Prell will win it by perhaps about a head. Canada and straight on the right. Oh, that's nice. Very nice of you for the Camden Hunt. Isn't that nice? The field is starting to move into line, ladies and gentlemen, for our second race, the Woodward Kirkover Cup. For the Sport of Kings, a field of 5. This race presented by the Carolina Ford Dealers. Flag is up, and they're off. Indispensable going for the lead. On the inside, Double Leaf is second. After that comes Rain in third. Then you have Field Day and Red Hills to the first of 12 jumps. They've completed the first fence, and they move towards the turn. And the field of 5 heads around the turn. Moving now to the second of 12 fences. And at that fence, Rain leads the way up over the fence. Moving up now is Double Leaf. And a length back to Red Hills third. After that on the outside is Rain in the 4th spot. And another length back to Field Day, 5th and last at this point. Moving to the third of 12 jumps. Up over the third. Indispensable leads the way. Moving midway down the backstretch for the 4th fence. Indispensable in front. Double Leaf is second. Break of 5 lengths. Rain is third. After that comes Red Hills and Field Day. Five fences complete of the 12. Moving around the turn. Midway on the turn, Indispensable maintains the advantage. In the second spot, moving well, is Double Leaf. Break of 3, Rain is next. Then on the outside, Field Day and Red Hills. Only 5 lengths separating front to back over the 6th of 12 fences. Into the stretch for the second time. And passing under the finish line now, Indispensable leads the way. Double Leaf is next in second. The gray, Rain third in good position. Alongside him in the 4th spot now is Field Day, and 2 lengths back, Red Hills next. Over the 7th of 12. Moving into the turn once again. Indispensable maintaining the advantage. Into the turn now, moving to the 8th of 12 fences. Indispensable in front. On the inside is Rain. Double Leaf right there. And another length back is Field Day, and Red Hills is 5th and last at this point, about 7 lengths from the leader. The leader is still Indispensable. Onto the backstretch for the final time. 9th of 12 fences coming up. Indispensable maintains the advantage. On the outside, Double Leaf. Rain is next. After that comes Field Day and Red Hills. Down the backstretch now for the last time. Over the 10th, Indispensable has the advantage now as they move midway down the backstretch for the last time. Edging a bit closer. On the outside is Double Leaf. Up over that fence. Indispensable hanging tough with the advantage by a length as they move towards the next fence now. Up over that one. 1 fence remaining in this Woodward Kirkover Cup. Into the far turn for the final time. Indispensable. Double Leaf charging up on the outside. Those two on even terms now. 3 lengths back now to Field Day as they've reached the top of the stretch for the final time. Rain has dropped back, far back Red Hills, straightening away into the home stretch in the Woodward Kirkover Cup. And up over the 12th and last fence, Double Leaf fighting back. Indispensable coming on. Field Day, 3 across the course, a real battle to the finish. Here's the finish line, and very close. 3-horse photo finish, ladies and gentlemen, between Double Leaf, Indispensable, and Field Day. They'll examine the photo in this, the second, the Woodward Kirkover Cup.
Far back Red Hills, straightening away into the home stretch in the Woodward Kirkover Cup. And up over the 12th and last fence, Double Leaf fighting
The field of 12 are moving into line for starter Barry Watson. The Baron Dekalb purse, sponsored by U.S. Cellular. 12 jumps, 2 miles over the steeplechase course. We go from 5 to 12. It's feast or famine. Flag is up, and they're off. Construe breaks quickly. Sir Charleston on the outside. Right there's Dekalb on the inside. And from between horses now, up close is Shaman's Drum. To the first of 12 fences they move. Up over that one, Sir Charleston with the advantage. They've all cleared the first of 12. Construe is next in second. Solid as a rock farther out. Then comes Shaman's Drum. Dekalb is next, saving ground around the turn and approaching the second of 12 fences. Sir Charleston maintains the lead, opens it up by 5. Construe is next in second at the second fence. Dekalb is next. They've all completed the second of 12. They move towards the backstretch now. And to the third fence they go. Sir Charleston in front. Taking over second position now, Solid as a Rock. Break of 5, Construe. Shaman's Drum is next. After that, towards the inside is Dekalb. Farther out is Time to Gamble. Studley Stavros is next from between horses. Up over that one, they've completed the third. Then another length and a half farther back comes Pelagos, followed by Antonio Starr and Crock of Gold. Up over the fourth, now to the fifth they go, continuing their run down the backstretch and approaching the fifth. Up over that one, Sir Charleston in front. Solid as a Rock is next in second. Length and a half back in third is Construe. Break of 2 to Dekalb next in the fourth spot. Alongside is Shaman's Drum. 2 more back to Ponsonby the Gray. Time to Gamble is moving up. Studley Stavros is next. After that comes Pelagos. Break of 2 back to Crock of Gold. Then down on the inside, Antonio Starr is 11th and Keble Valley 12th and last over the 6th of 12 fences in this Baron Dekalb purse. Coming past the stands and under the finish line for the second time. And it is Sir Charleston who has been there from the start, aboard and moving to the 7th fence. On the outside, Time to Gamble. Construe right up there in good position. Over the 7th they go. Solid as a Rock moving into contention. Dekalb saving ground on the inside. And Studley Stavros to the outside. Continuing their run and moving now to the 8th of 12 fences that way. Far back is Keble Valley. Now to the 8th fence they go. Sir Charleston maintaining the advantage. Dekalb gains now into second position. Construe is next. Solid as a Rock is back and forth at this point. Ponsonby the Gray is 5th. Then you have Pelagos next. On the outside, Time to Gamble. And then Studley Stavros is next. After that, Crock of Gold and Antonio Starr. And being eased and out of the race is Keble Valley. Down the backstretch for the final time. Up over the 10th. Midway down the backstretch. 2 fences from home. Sir Charleston not caught yet. Construe driving hard. Dekalb still in good position and has a good chance here. Length and a half back on the outside, Solid as a Rock. Ponsonby is next as they move around the turn. And they continue their run around the turn. Got no power. Continuing the run into the turn now. And they move around the turn and they're 2 fences from home. I've got the handheld, it's not working. They move around the turn and they're still approaching the top of the stretch now. And here's Construe on the outside. Dekalb is next. Ponsonby is next on the outside as they continue their run into the home stretch. Last fence coming up. Dekalb fighting it out with Construe. And Dekalb on the inside, head in front. Construe battles back. Ponsonby's third. Here's the finish line. It's going to be close. Too close to call. Very tight photo finish here, ladies and gentlemen, between Construe and Dekalb. Also close for third position between Ponsonby and several other horses. And this, the third, the Baron Dekalb purse. The field is starting to move into line, ladies and gentlemen, for our Springdale purse. Field of 7, 3.5 miles on the timber course. Flag is up, and they're off. To the first of 18 fences they go. Bavary with the early lead. Everybody has cleared the first set of timber, passing the finish line for the first time. Bavary leads the way. Keep It Secret is second. Then moving up, there's Deliberation from between horses now in the third spot. Farther out comes Iron Fist, down along the inside, the gray Roni. Up over the second set of timber. They have cleared that one successfully. The field of 7 move towards the backstretch. To the third fence they go. Deliberation slips through to take over the lead now. Then Iron Fist is next in second. Bavary is third. Towards the outside, Keep It Secret fourth at this point. Length and a half farther back is Roni, next in the fifth spot. Up over that one, they've completed that one well, then Atomistic and Tyrandera. Continuing their run over the third and approaching the fourth set of timber. Over the fourth. And it is Iron Fist leading after 4 fences, has the advantage. Deliberation is next in second. Keep It Secret third. Down on the inside is Atomistic, then the gray Roni is fifth. Break of 3 more, Bavary back in sixth, and Tyrandera seventh and last at this point. 5 of the 18 complete, crossing the infield. Over the sixth, Iron Fist maintains the advantage as they make the right-hand turn. Deliberation is next. On the outside is Roni. Then it's Atomistic. Keep It Secret. Break now 5 to Bavary, 4 back. Tyrandera. Up over the 7th. Crossing the infield now in the figure 8. And turning around to the right, it's Iron Fist maintaining the lead. In the second spot, Deliberation right there. Moving well in third, Atomistic. Roni to his outside is next in fourth. After that, Keep It Secret fifth. Over the 8th they go. Far back now, by about 6 or 7 lengths, is Bavary, and further back, trailing the field, Tyrandera. Now coming around the turn, tight turn around the beacon, up over the next set of timber. They've cleared that one successfully, the field of 7. Half the fence is complete now. And moving again around the turn, Iron Fist maintains the advantage. On the outside is Deliberation. They come into the stretch once more. Up over the next fence. Iron Fist, well done with the jump, still has the advantage. Deliberation is next in second. Atomistic traveling well in third. Up over the 12th now. They've cleared that one successfully. Everyone has cleared that, passing the finish line now and continuing their run to the next fence. Iron Fist still in front. Has that lead as they approach the next fence by about 2. Deliberation is next. Then comes Atomistic. On the outside, Keep It Secret. After that, Roni. And then you have a break of 5 lengths back to Bavary. Tyrandera is still trailing at this point. Continuing their run onto the backstretch now. And as they move on to the backstretch for the final time, leading the way with the 3/4 length advantage is Iron Fist. Deliberation pressing a bit closer now. Farther out, moving into contention, Keep It Secret, but Iron Fist shakes clear again from Deliberation. And Deliberation still in second. Atomistic is next in third. Then you have Keep It Secret up over the next fence. The others are far back. Being eased was Roni. Continuing with their run into the turn for the final time. And as they move around the turn, Iron Fist maintaining the advantage. Deliberation still right there in second and moving well. Keep It Secret charging hard on the outside. And then about 2 more lengths back to Atomistic over the next fence now. And Deliberation falling at that fence, crossing the infield for the last time, making the sharp turn around the beacon to the right. And Iron Fist maintaining the advantage. Keep It Secret is next in second. Length and a half farther back. Atomistic is third. Then a break of some 15 lengths back to Bovary. Far back, Terrandera. On to the far side of the infield for the last time, and Iron Fist is still there and hanging tough with the advantage. Iron Fist around the turn. Iron Fist approaching the next fence. Up over that fence, Iron Fist, well done again. Sprints clear by about 5. Keep It Secret second. Atomistic is next in third. Now the turn again. As they come now to the next fence around the beacon. And approaching the next fence that way. Up over that one, Iron Fist still in front. Iron Fist now drawing clear again by about 3.5. Keep It Secret is next in second. And about 2 more lengths back to Atomistic third, the others far back into the stretch for the last time. Here's the last fence coming up, ladies and gentlemen, in the Springdale purse. And Iron Fist draws clear. Iron Fist in complete command of the race, ladies and gentlemen. The battle now is for the second spot. And it will be all Iron Fist. Jonathan Kaiser aboard. Finishing second was Keep It Secret. Atomistic third under the finish line.
Into the stretch for the last time. Here's the last fence coming up, ladies and gentlemen, in the Springdale purse. And Iron Fist draws clear. Iron Fist in complete command of the race, ladies and gentlemen. The battle now is for the second spot. And it will be all Iron Fist. Jonathan Kaiser aboard. Finishing second was... That's it.
Backstretch, Darn Tipple Arm approaches the first of 14 fences with the lead. Darn Tipple Arm. And moving up to challenge that lead on the outside is Snuggle. Now Darn Tipple Arm moving to the fence has the lead by a length. Snuggle is next in second. Up over the second fence. Campanile third and moving well. Length back to Invest West next in fourth. After that comes Duke Mariniere, followed by Rowdy Irishman and Dr. Ramsey. Moving around the turn now to the next fence on the Colonial Cup course, and Darn Tipple Arm maintains the lead. Up over the third. They have all completed that one successfully. And they're coming to the head of the stretch for the first time. The field of 8 approaching the stretch and approaching the next jump. Darn Tipple Arm on the inside. Snuggle right there on the outside. Campanile between them in third. Up over that fence. Invest West is next. Followed on the inside by Iron County Christmas, then Rowdy Irishman. Duke Morinier is next. And then Dr. Ramsey. Through the stretch now, 5 of the 14 complete. They'll go under the finish line for the first time. And Darn Tip Alarm right there with Snuggle. Those two to the 6th fence. 3 back to Campanile 3rd. Invest West next in 4th. Iron County Christmas is next in 5th. Break of some 5 lengths back now to Duke Morinier. A break of 3 more lengths. And Invest West and Rowdy Irishman is last. They've completed that fence and continue their run around the turn. 7 fences complete. And Darn Tip Alarm right on the inside holds on to the lead by a length. Snuggle remains in 2nd at the 8th fence. And Campanile is 3rd. Invest West next in 4th. Break of 5, Iron County Christmas. Break of 3 more to Duke Morini Air. After that, in the 7th spot, Dr. Ramsey, and 8th and last is Rowdy Irishman. Moving towards the backstretch now. And the battle towards the front end. Snuggle up on the outside, short lead. Darn Tip Alarm fights back. 3 lengths back, Campanile in 3rd. A break of 3 more, Invest West 4th. Another 10 lengths back now. And you have a break there with Iron County Christmas continuing their run down the backstretch. And to the next fence they go, up over that one well. Snuggle on the outside. Towards the inside, Darn Tip Alarm. And here comes Campanile, and here comes Invest West. Those two are closing in, the others are far back. Over the next fence. Few fences from home now in the Carolina Cup. And surging to the lead, Campanile. Invest West is next. Dropping back is Snuggle. Darn Tip Alarm is next. 2 fences from home. And they go over the next fence in the Carolina Cup. And Invest West, Snuggle to the outside. Campanile right there. Campanile fights back again. Darn Tip Alarm is 4th. And far back of the others. Here comes the final fence in the Bank of America Carolina Cup. Campanile takes over the lead. Campanile has it. Gets clear by 2. Invest West is next in 2nd. Darn Tip Alarm is next in 3rd. And coming on to the finish line, it will be Campanile winning the Carolina Cup with Jonathan Kaiser. And finishing 2nd was Invest West, Snuggle 3rd, Darn Tip Alarm 4th.
To the outside, Campanile right there. Campanile fights back again. Darn Tip Alarm is 4th, and far back of the others. Here comes the final fence in the Bank of America Carolina Cup. Campanile takes over the lead. Campanile has it. Gets clear by 2. Invest West is next in 2nd. Darn Tip Alarm is next in 3rd. And coming on to the finish line, it will be Campanile winning the Carolina Cup. And finishing 2nd was
Jonathan Shepherd, the trainer, asking the riders out.
Not bad. They're starting to move into line for the 6th race, the Entenmann Cup, 1.5 miles on the turf. Field of 12. Flag is up, and they're off in the Entenmann Cup. Lone Star Alliance breaks quickly to take the lead. Val is next in second, down on the inside, Not Bad third. After that, Tuscany next in fourth. Break of two, Almost Frozen fifth, alongside Breachin' City sixth. After that, 2 lengths back to All Gong Racing seventh at this point. And then you have Scooters Valley. Break of two more to Country Cousin Racing 10th. Length and a half flat top 11th, and Yankee Bill is 12th and last. Around the turn for the first time. The field of 12 comes to the top of the lane, and they'll straighten away into the stretch for the first time. Leading the way, Lone Star Alliance has the lead by 2 into the stretch for the first time. In second position now, Not Bad. Break of 3 more lengths. Then it's Val saving ground on the inside. Tuscany next in fourth. Almost Frozen fifth. To the inside, moving up, Breachin' City sixth. Length and a half, Dedicated Line seventh. All Gong Racing eighth. Country Cousin ninth at this point. 2 back to Scooters Valley 10th. The 2 trailers flat top as they go around the turn. And they head towards the far turn. Trailing the field is Yankee Bill. On to the backstretch for the last time. And leading the way now as they move to the backstretch, Lone Star Alliance still there. Tracking him is Not Bad. 3 lengths back in third is Val. Moving up a bit, Tuscany. Also gaining ground a bit, Breachin' City. Dedicated Line has found some good racing room on the outside. And then you have a length and a half back now, All Gong. Almost Frozen drops back. Country Cousin starting to pick up horses, bunching a half mile from home now in the Entenmann's Cup. And slipping through, Not Bad. Not Bad to the front. Val second. Lone Star Alliance has dropped back. Dedicated Line is next. Breachin' City looking for room on the inside. All Gong is moving up. They still have to catch Not Bad. Top of the lane. Less than a quarter of a mile remaining. Not Bad maintains the advantage. Swinging on the outside. Here comes Breachin' City pressing harder. Breachin' City on the outside now forges up and takes the lead. 100 yards from home, Breachin' City will win. Not Bad holds second, All Gong finishing third, and fourth under the line was Flat Top. And as they cross the finish line in the Entenmann's Cup, Breachin' City wins it. Santa Nilsson aboard.
Lead, 100 yards from home, Breachin' City will win.